All right, let's get started. Welcome back. 10 things you will love about living in Flower Mound. Number one, the scenic natural beauty. I'm telling you, when you start driving into Flower Mound, you get this sense of relief. It's like, wow, this is great. And I got to tell you, if you're coming from DFW, from the north side there, or basically up along Prairie Road, you'll start to see neighborhoods with a bunch of trees. And you get into these neighborhoods and they are tree lined, so beautiful, wide streets, no giant buildings. There's one big residential building at Lakeside. We'll talk about that in a minute. But aside from that, you don't have these big buildings that are breaking up the light. There is greenery everywhere. They drive down the medians. The beauty that Flower Mound takes care of their home is beautiful. Number two, you got Lake Grapevine access. That is a big deal. The southern part of Flower Mound borders on Lake Grapevine. So there are areas that you can go picnic, hike, bike. You can do off-road biking. There's a few marinas around Lake Grapevine that you can go to. A couple of them I know have restaurants, and there are different levels of marinas. There's some other launch pad areas boat launches that I don't really know about because I don't have a boat, and I just like to go out to Lake Grapevine and look around because it's beautiful. And it's used, and it's not super crowded. Like Lake Louisville, pretty crowded. But this lake, very calm, and a lot of beautiful homes lining the lake. It's super nice. Number three, there is an extensive trail system. Within Flower Mound, there's over 50 miles of walking and riding trails, they wind through all the neighborhoods, and it's so nice to be able to cross a busy street with these nice crosswalks and everything. If you want to go from one neighborhood or development to another, it's awesome. And the sidewalks are wide. They're not like little sidewalks. They're like big sidewalks, enough for a bike and for a person, or two bikes side by side. Something else that is kind of unique to Flower Mound is to the west of me would be equestrian trails. That's kind of cool. I don't have a horse, although I live in Texas. I don't even have a cowboy hat. I should get one. But there's equestrian trails. I'm not super familiar with them, and those go for miles and miles as well. Number four is highly rated schools. Louisville ISD, Independent School District, is the biggest in Flower Mound. There's also, if you go to the west side, there's Argyle, which is a great school district as well. Just being in the suburbs here, these are great school districts. I've got a nice little middle school not too far from me. The kids still ride their bikes and they ride their scooters. Some of them walk to school. When was the last time you saw that? You don't really see that in the city. Definitely not in Dallas, and definitely not Fort Worth. Number five, a strong sense of community. Every Sunday morning, for example, there is a farmer's market down in this area called Riverside. There's some other restaurants and a couple of hotels around it. It's really cool. And, that's just one thing. There's stuff that goes on in different neighborhoods with maybe garage sales. I know one's coming up. Halloween's a big deal out here. Christmas decorations and all that. There's a lot to do, and it just goes on all year round. I know that near the Lakeside Park, it's August right now, so it's still pretty hot, but in September, they're going to start doing some outdoor concerts and outdoor movies. It's really cool for family. If you go into the sixth thing that I kind of want to touch on, but not too much, is it safe? Well, you know what? Everybody has a different version of safe. I get up at 5 o'clock every morning, sometimes a little bit earlier, and I go for a walk. I've never had a problem. I don't have a problem. I can go at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night and still not have a problem. We have a number one great Flower Mound police force, and they are always out patrolling. They're always out trying to keep us protected and safe, and I have no qualms with any of that. If it's something that's of your concern, I don't know of any major crime or anything major that happens around here, and I try to stay pretty attuned. But if you're concerned, you need to get on the Flower Mound Police Department website and kind of take a look for yourself. Number seven is it's really a convenient location. This to me is like one of the best kept secrets in Dallas-Fort Worth. So about 30 minutes south of Flower Mound, you go straight into DFW Airport. International Airport, right? One of the busiest in the world. And the traffic going into there is easy. No big deal. If you come from Dallas or Fort Worth and you got to come up 183 or 114 or south from Interstate 20, it's a nightmare. From here, it's a dream. And I travel a lot. I have no stress, no anxiety about going straight into the airport. We're about 45 minutes to the west of Dallas. So Dallas would be to the east, and then Fort Worth would be to the west. And then you've got a lot of nice, beautiful suburbs that surround Flower Mound. You've got Highland Village and Double Oak and South Lake, Trophy Club, West Lake, North Lake. What else? We got Louisville to the east and Carrollton. And yeah, I mean, there's so much to do and so many places to explore once you get out in Flower Mound. So we talked about the convenient location. The other thing is, I was in the restaurant business for 40 years. And so I'm a big foodie, and I'm always looking to go to nice new restaurants and stuff. There's always something opening up here. Flower Mound has so many areas to continue to grow. They built the infrastructure to make it happen. The restaurants are coming. We're getting an HEB at some point, which is a big deal if you're from Texas, and you'll know that HEB is a big deal. And, if you want all the fast food places, most of them are here, but there's a lot of independently family-owned restaurants that have been here for years. They do a great job, and they have a super great following. Number 9, if you're going to move out here, I got to tell you, there is a variety of neighborhoods. You can get in for as little as $400,000, and you can spend up to $24 million. I saw a listing the other day for that, because I'm a broker and I'm in real estate, so let's keep it real, right? But I'm telling you that you have such a diverse, and all the neighborhoods are really, really nice. I mean, a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to be in a neighborhood with an HOA. Yeah, you do, because if you don't, believe me, you got somebody's camper living in the driveway next door, connecting up water and energy and everything else to the house, and it's wheels off. Believe me, you do want an HOA, and the HOAs out here are super reasonable. And all you got to do is drive around here and take a look for yourself, and I'm telling you, you will fall in love. And the last thing I really want to stress that I don't find in the big cities, I don't care if you live near White Rock Lake in Dallas, there are so many outdoor activities here that are easy to get to, easy to get into, and they're not super crowded. We've got golf courses. We have tennis, and a lot of people are playing pickleball now. Some of the HOAs have beautiful pools that nobody uses because everybody has a pool. And items to do outdoors all year round. And listen, as it cools off, there's going to be more people out walking and doing the trail thing by the lake. It's wonderful. So I'm looking forward to connecting with you if you want to move to Flower Mound. If you're interested in moving to Flower Mound, grab this information. It's free, and you can make your own decision. See you next time.